Welcome to Fastang 444. I really need your help. I'm trying to grow my channel, so please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. This will be influenced finish points, or alternate, some call manipulated. I actually believe every single finish point in the Eliminator is influenced depending on what direction you head. So this will be Arenas 1, 2, and 3, starting with Arena 1. I'll have multiple videos for 1 and 3. I only have one for 2. And I will do all 19 arenas. I will have them in groups. So arenas 1, 2, and 3 here, starting with Arena 1. You can see on the map where I am at. In the normal direction I would head would be west on the highway. I am actually going to head northwest, the road that leads northwest, just beyond Horizon Street Scene Festival site. I will follow. Success. And there's theories that in lower or mid-level vehicles you are more successful or exiting at 1 or 2 seconds. I've found you can actually exit from 0 seconds to 3 seconds and still be successful, and in all different levels of vehicles. So I'm not sure exactly what criteria, when you meet, it causes it to go one direction or another. I think it's just a random thing that it selects. Okay, we're going to let this vehicle determine the direction of the finish point. So through Guanajuato I go. It looks like this is over towards Copper Canyon. So just following the road.
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati.
This game I was actually in a level 7 Jeep Trailcat, and I found this Audi RS6 and took this, and I'm going to head northwest on the road that goes northwest of Horizon Street Scene again.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown.
You can see on the map this road that I'm going to follow to try to influence the finish. You can see the countdown gets to 0 before I even get to the arena wall, but yet I am still successful at influencing the finish this direction. Looks to be on the lower switchbacks on the mountain initially. So I'll go through the stadium here. I can see my initial thoughts of it being on the lower switchbacks on the side of the mountain is correct. So I will just pretty much follow along this road, avoiding these trees on this line. I think there may be a few buildings on this route as well to watch out for. So on the left and right between them. In this road configuration that is highlighted is roughly shaped like a bird's beak. I know to go around the beak and avoid that steep incline there just beyond the road. I have some vehicles coming up quickly behind me here, so I need a clean run through the trees. I think one of them hit a tree.
Welcome to the secret society of The Eliminati! Oh, shh.
I'll show you. I just narrowly missed completing this head-to-head.
Head-to-head's complete.
It showed final
Get ready
showdown
for the
in
final
37
showdown.
seconds before I got to the finish, and the head-to-heads are canceled. So I know there are level 10s in this final showdown, and I will have no chance against them in the Andretti Beetle, so I am going the same route that I just went in those two previous games, following this road. I am in a level 9 Andretti Beetle, exiting at 2 seconds. Success. This looks like this is northwest of Guanajuato. So I will just follow this road that goes through Guanajuato, the suggested route. Although I opened up the map just for a second, I paused that there. You can see I just need to follow this road.
Please congratulate the Eliminator! Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown!
This was another game where I just was not able to complete the late head-to-head to get into a level 10, so I will follow the road that goes northwest of Horizon Street Scene Festival site and try to influence the finish once again in a level 9 Volkswagen Andretti Beetle. I exit at 2 seconds. Success. Although this is not north of the city, so I do not want to take the road that will go kind of farther to the left, avoiding these buildings here. I want to go around the Bat's Head. Actually, just across the top of the Bat's Head. The trees are more dense off to the right, and there are more rolling hills farther off to the right, although I will have to go through some trees and a few rolling hills on this line. Not as drastic as had I gone farther to the right.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
I was pretty sure that I had influenced the finish before in Arena 2, but I could not find the video footage, so I had to influence it again. And I had ironically just contacted my friend Mike Mechanic about what he would suggest, and his suggested route is exactly what I was trying to do, which is head southeast, and this was the last one of the 19 that I needed to complete. The 19. So, ironically, he is in this game. Here he is in a Funko, level 10, honks his siren horn to say hello. And you can see on the map where I am at and where I normally would go, but I am influencing the finish this direction along with Mike's help. He had mentioned to me before he seems to think that if multiple vehicles go one direction, that the lower one exiting first makes it more successful, and oddly enough, it did not go to the southeast. It wound up going east. So we are both scrambling, trying to get over to this finish point. He winds up taking a different route. I decide to follow this route, similar to a head-to-head in the southeast. And there was a gap through the trees there, so I am just pretty much trying to take a straight line. I know I have to go through a lot of trees here on this line, and I am pretty committed at this point. I'm going to try and get a clean run through here and hit the least amount of trees as possible. So far, so good. Going slow enough to avoid them is beneficial, although there's a rainstorm that I'm dealing with here. It's the wet season. And as I was going through the trees, I lost first position, was going back and forth between second and third. I'm in position 2. So at this point, I thought that the other drivers that were going the typical north direction would be over near this finish. And as I get closer, I go into first position. Unfortunately, I run right into these buildings, and I thought I might have thrown it all away, but fortunately I get over to this finish, and Mike was going to let me win. He knew I was trying to accomplish this, and in comes flying a level 10 and a level 9. Yes! Thanks, Mike. I appreciate your help. Now we'll go on to Arena 3 with an influenced or alternate finish point.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown!
I typically do not like to take the highway east right as other drivers are going west, because if they see that you are trying to influence the finish, they will follow. And that appears to be what is happening there. One of the drivers is coming this direction, and here's a driver up here. To my surprise, they're in a level 10 Funko just parked. I'm not sure what they are doing. I exit at 0 seconds, and because of that driver being in a close proximity to this arena wall and that other driver coming this direction, this was successful. The finish is all the way into the northeast, so just pretty much follow this road all the way until I get to the triangular shaped intersection and then angle over to the finish. All right, let's do this. And some of the trees in this area that are palm trees break away, and others are solid. They do not break away, but I just get over to this finish without hitting any of them for the win. Yes!
Welcome to the shadowy ranks of the Illuminati. Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown.
You can see where I am at on the map for Arena 3 in the typical direction I would head west on the highway. I am actually going to try going northwest. All right, let's give this a try in the level 9 Jeep Trackhawk, and I exit at 3 seconds. Success. It roughly looks like the finish is over at the base of the mountain, so I will follow along this line here. And I know the stadium is ahead, so let's see. Am I going to go through it, or am I going to go around it? Let's see where I land once I get over this hill here. I am right in line of it. Let's go through it. Right between those buildings there. I go from second to third place, but I still like my chances actually. Being on the road here, they are going through a lot of obstructions on that line, and I wind up gaining the lead through here and go to first position.
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
And I had 0 head-to-heads in the Jeep Trackhawk.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown! Final showdown!
You can see how long ago this game took place. This is October 2025, and P-Stuck is in this game. I actually remember this. I influenced the finish back to back against them, and they are in an AMG 1. I pretend like I'm going west and then stop and turn around and start heading east. There is someone behind that is following.
Final showdown in 3.
In real time, I thought I might have left early. I left at 3.4 seconds, and look at how much time is remaining on the timeout bar. Wow. But success. The finish is this direction. It looks like it very well may be in Copper Canyon. I'll open up the map as I get a little closer here. I'll open up the map and pause this here. It is in Copper Canyon, and I've seen this finish point before. I know to go all the way around the hills and trees that are off on the left. There may be a few buildings to watch out for on this line. See some there on the right. I think I'm good now. There's some more there on the right. Now just pretty much get over on the road, follow this over to this finish. Even though it's showing I am in second position through there, I go to first position because everyone else is taking a direct route. And look at what they have to go over on the left there. It's highly unlikely they would get there before I would. I mean, they would have to have a tremendous route through all of that terrain and jump perfectly down to this finish. And that's too far away from the canyon walls to jump. So I got the win.
Winner! Welcome to the Eliminati!
A one head-to-head game. I love it. You can see someone just got into a level 10 Funko there, and I really don't like to do this. This is Arena 3. Typically, I would go west on the highway. I am going to go east, and I'm risking others following me by doing this. To my surprise, no one follows. And I exit with a decent amount of speed at 3 seconds. Success! Ha 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 ha! It looks like we're going to the beach here, so I just pretty much will follow the road, and when I near the beach, go through a few palm trees over to this finish. All right, here it is. Let's go for a little swim. Let's go in the ocean here.
Winner! Welcome to the Eliminati!
Another one head-to-head game. Ha ha ha!
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown!
You can see this is Arena 3. The normal direction I would head would be west on the highway. I'm actually going to be a little more stealthy this time and go over to the east side of the bridge on the highway and head east as the others vacate that area of the highway. You can see them now flying west on the highway. For scrambling over here, I timed my exit really well at 3 seconds. And someone left the arena early and was eliminated back there. And I have someone behind me that is following. So I am not going to open up the map and sacrifice any needed speed. I'm not sure if they're in a level 10 or what vehicle they are in. So I will follow this road, and once I get around the triangular shaped intersection, I will angle over to this finish. It's in the northeast quite possibly really close to the beach. I don't think I'm going for a swim this time though. Oh no, I clipped that tree. I have it though. Yes. And I'm not sure what they were in.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers.